Number 5, the services status page. Love this. I like to think that I had a little bit of a hand in getting this into the product. It's one of my customers was desperate for it. This is the new services status page in VTScada. And it's one of the default pages that we ship with the product, but it allows you to see the status of all your servers in one place, and which server is responsible for which services within VTScada. So again, this is probably a slightly advanced topic if you're into creating complex server failover lists, anything more than just 2 machines. I have a simple example here. I'm running a virtual machine on my laptop, so we can go take a look live here. And under the alarm reports and diagnostics, we now have this services page. And you can see here that what we've got listed down, it's, can I increase the font size there? Hopefully a little bit better. So on the left-hand side, you can see the name of the service. So this is the individual services that VTScada typically runs, and any new drivers that you have will be listed there. So you can actually see the workstation driver that I created is just listed in the bottom line there. And it's listed as the only primary server because I'm only interested in the data from my laptop. So there's not going to be a backup server for that one. You can see that there's a backup server, Keith Laptop VM. That's the virtual machine running on there. And then I added another server which doesn't actually ever exist. So it's never been in contact, and it's actually indicated by the red cross there. So you can see that there's been no communications. What's quite nice about this, though, is we have the ability to switch all the services. So this allows us, if we're doing maintenance on a dual redundant system, for example, I can switch all the services from the primary server over to the backup server, make sure that they're all running on the backup server, everything's good, before I take that machine out of action and perhaps upgrade or perform maintenance on that machine. So it's just a really good overview of the system. You can also, there is a service status, which just says, it's just a summary of, here's all the services running on this machine, here's the current status, so I'm basically the server for everything except something called the value sync service, which is interesting, I'm sure. And it has the sticky flag as well. It lets you know whether this is one that's going to fail over and fail back, or whether it's one that's going to stay with the server as it fails over. So that's really neat. In the product, you've got it there now.